If you could not ask him about it too, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Ask what?
Don't point it out in the interview.
Oh, okay.
That'd be awesome.
You can start. Oh, that was my first question. Okay, can I, just for the camera, can we say their names and what instrument they play?
Sure.
Well, I'll start. I'm Greg, and I play drums.
Phil, vocals and guitar.
Caleb, vocals and bass.
Anthony, guitar, vocals.
Okay, awesome. And what is your guys' favorite kind of music? Like, other than your own, of course.
We pretty much listen to everything. We get a whole lot of like demos at shows and stuff, and like we listen to those on trips all the time, just to like, you know, listen to new bands we're touring with. And, you know, I mean, we pretty much grew up on, you know, early pop punk, stuff like that. Night Tutti, Fun Glory.
Yeah, okay.
We all kind of listen to different stuff. He listens to like a really broad spectrum of stuff. I listen to like pretty concentrated between like pop and then the occasional like maybe a heavy band every now and then. They have to just strike me. It's per band really. I mean, I don't really like a genre per se other than just like regular like radio music.
Yeah, I mean that pretty much goes for most of us.
Do you have a favorite band?
My favorite band is Angels and Airwaves.
Not really. Not right now, no.
Depends on the mood, I guess.
Yeah.
But
Starting Line, maybe. It's probably one of my all-time favorites.
Boys Like Girls.
Okay.
Joan Jett.
What is your guys' favorite thing to do in your spare time?
sleep, but outdoorsy.
I don't know. In our spare time, we're usually home, so we don't get a lot of TV on the road. So just chilling and like watching like DirecTV.
Yeah, a lot of sluggishness.
Just watching movies in like PJs.
Because like we don't do any like all we do is like drive and like play. So we don't ever get to like watch TV or like play video games or anything. So I like Xbox 360 is like my opinion. Yeah. So anything like that is cool.
I don't know. Your sister wrote them. Oh, okay. How would you describe your kind of music?
I'd say it's, as far as genre, it's just pop rock. As far as like our sound, it's just basically like, I would say like we're more recently starting to try some like boy band melodies, but still accompanied by really rock-driven rhythms. That's what we're trying to go for.
Yeah, the
newer songs.
The new record. You know, and the stuff that's on MySpace is kind of a good taste of what's on the new record. Like, we had some stuff on MySpace for a while that was more like rock, and maybe kind of dipping in even to a little of the alternative side. But the new stuff on the record's actually super, super, super poppy. Like, pretty
top 40.
I wouldn't really say that. I mean, some of it is, but more like the Disney thing. I mean, it's pretty Radio Disney-like. So.
Inspirations?
I was making that face. I don't know. Inspirations, Philip.
Like what inspires us as people, or like as a band as a whole?
As a band.
Musically?
Yeah.
In our music?
Yeah.
Like,
like you know,
day-to-day just stuff, like
what inspires you to write?
Pretty much just being on the road and like being young and experiencing what we experience. Like you kind of hear that in our lyrics throughout the new record. Just literally us being on tour and working hard.
Anything that could happen throughout a day that affects someone like personally, whether it's a relationship or like family or friend or whatever. It's all expressed in our music.
I'm not really inspired to write by like a specific thing. Like I like write songs because I just like enjoy writing, you know? So it's weird. It's like the inspiration for me to write is writing. It's weird.
Yeah.
So yeah.
How do you guys know each other? Did you grow up together or?
MySpace. You guys got MySpace?
No.
Me and Anthony are brothers, and then and Anthony and Caleb knew each other like several years back. They used to do gymnastics together, and I know Greg through a friend from like 4 years back. And
he went to school with.
We're all from Little Rock.
He went to school with a girl who I went to church with, and she told me that they needed a drummer.
Yeah. So I mean, it's pretty much just we're all related through living in the same area.
And we used to play soccer. Apparently, only to me. Philip and Anthony don't remember this at all. When we were little, we played soccer together for like a year or two, but they don't remember it, and I'm the only one that remembers it, so whatever.
Wishful thinking. Okay.
I just want there to be more to our friendship.
If you guys could write a soundtrack to any movie, what would it be?
I think this fits best for me. I'm a pretty big Twilight fan, the book series.
Yeah.
So any one of those movies, Twilight's already done, so I guess it'd be the next ones that they're coming out like new movies. Like
Jurassic Park.
I was waiting for that one.
Dude, all-time favorite movie.
I would do more of like more of a modern day like teen movie almost, like The Girl Next Door or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or like an American Pie. Like I would put together a sweet soundtrack for that movie, you know. Yeah, it's already a good soundtrack. I could do better.
That's awesome.
Wait, is that like?
And one more question. If a tree falls in the forest and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound?
We asked this to everybody.
No, because in the dictionary, sound is defined as being audible. And audible means the person hears it, so it doesn't make a sound.
Well, that's probably the smartest thing I've ever heard Anthony say.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say no also.
I'm gonna say yeah.
Why?
I don't have any you can't prove it. You cannot prove that.
I'm gonna say yeah because there have been plenty of times when I've fallen in my house and I'm the only one in my house and I hear myself fall.
Yeah, but you're someone
you're not
in the
there
house.
though. You are there. Well, if your mom falls and you're not in the house.
There's been plenty of times that I've been walking in the woods and tripped on a log of a tree that fell, but I didn't hear it fall, but it still fell.
No, technically the answer is no one could ever know.
No one ever knows.
If there's anything like a video there, like a recorder, like technically there's something there to hear it, so you would never know. So we don't know. No one knows.
That's crazy. But anyways, on a last note, visit us on MySpace. We have a shirt that just dropped on Hot Topic. Pick that up, and we have an EP that just dropped on iTunes. So check that out.
And our record comes out February 24th.
Yay.
Thanks, guys.
And can you just say hi to Liz, because she was here and then she had to leave.
Missing part of
She had to
Hey,
go.
what's up, Liz?
Hey, Liz. How are you?
Hey. Sorry you couldn't stay.
She had to go sing at church.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Hey, that's a good reason to not be here.
Call us.
Right.
All right.
We love you.
Thanks.